Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another hashtag Mini Moo Card Monday. I am already zoomed in because I have such a mess all over my desk, like starting like literally right here all the way there. So I zoomed in and have this place clear. So hopefully I can get through this video without you seeing it looked like I don't know, a tornado went through my desk. I'm in the middle of this huge project and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. But I have been kind of going, and I almost forgot that tomorrow is Mini Moo Card Monday. So I had to stop, but I didn't want to clean up everything. So I kind of pushed it all this way and cleared my little square that I pencil in here. So I know that we are in frame. So again, Mini Moo Card Monday is an open collab that is co-hosted with my friend Lolly and myself. And basically being an open collab means that any Monday or every Monday, you are, oops, you are more than welcome to upload a video for the Mini Moo cards that you create, or you can create on camera like we do. Oh my gosh, where is my glue? That's weird. So yeah, you can do a video on camera showing what you're making, or you can just do like a show and tell video and show us what little Mini Moo card you make. Now, the only requirement is that a Mini Moo card is a specific a measurement, and that measurement, sorry, is 1.1 by 2.75 inches. So that is the area that we have to work with. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can get this down here. And other than that, everything else that you do is completely up to you. The way you design it, what you do, all of that, it's free range. So whatever you come up with in your creative little craft rooms, you are more than welcome to share. So I know a lot of people do a show and tell, and I love it. I mean, it doesn't have to be a video. It can just be, showing what you did, because it's just fun, to see what everybody else has created, what, what other talent is out there. And I look forward to watching the videos. All right, so I'm just covering my Moo card because I usually like to do a double layer, because sometimes the file folders I use aren't always the thickest ones. So I like to just kind of back them up a little bit so that I know it's a little more stable. So that's what I just did. Now, this week, I do have an idea. As you can see, I did not do a prototype, which is, that's okay, because I think for the past several weeks, or actually maybe the past several months, I have not done a prototype. I just kind of hope for the best. In the beginning, I did. I would always do one off camera, and then I would come back on camera and kind of, recreate. So I am just going to work and maybe just do a little chit-chatting as I work. So my idea is, well, we'll see. It looked like I was trying to envision it a little bit, and it looked really cool in my head. So hopefully I can match the coolness on paper. And, if I can't, then that's okay too. I think this bottle of glue is coming to its last leg. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do, I think I had this one on top. I try to sort of lay out the stamps because, oh, that's another thing. Let me back up a little bit. I kind of digressed here. I have so many stamps that I never use, and I'm starting to use them in projects. I don't know. I think before I wasn't really sure what to do with stamps. I mean, I've decorated with them before, or, you know, use them as embellishments, which is completely fine too. But I want to find other new ways of doing it, or not doing it, but using them. Um, so I'm doing them on mini moo cards, but also in the big project that I'm doing right now, I also was starting to include them as well. And really, the more I use them, the more I realize there's really no rules about using stamps. You can honestly use them however you want. Use them to decorate things, use them to make little tabs, you know, all that good stuff. There's no like set rules, I guess, for them. So they are the stars of my mini moo cards. Now I am waiting just a little bit because I want to make sure this glue is really stuck on, because watch what I'm going to do. Where's my glue stick? I'm going to glue all over these, and then I'm going to put a napkin over it. And just, we're going to just see what happens. All right, so actually, let me, well, I have this. Let me just, because I want to have enough glue, but especially along the edges, but I don't want to glue my little board. Okay, so there's that one. And see, I did glue my little board. Or I would have glued my little, I don't know, this is not really a board. This is more like, I forget where I got it from. Oh, you know what it is? I know. It was from work. My desk calendar last year. Like, you know, I don't know. Well, you might not know, but every year we get new desk calendars that, you know, they're huge. They're like, I don't know, 11 by 17, maybe even a little bit bigger. But they sit on your desk, and at the very back, there is this hard piece. So of course, you know, when I got to the end of the year, I'm not throwing that away. No way, no how. So I brought it home and I used it as this, because I figured this year when it comes to it, I can change it out. So see, like, it's really stained up and everything. But the nice thing is it protects your table underneath, even though what I have underneath isn't something that needs to be protected, because it's just, I'm just going to go like this. It's just like a cut up, I don't know, picnic or table covering that I got for $1 at an estate sale. Or was it the flea market? I can't remember. And I got 2 of them. And I mean, especially for the price. And what I did is I cut them into big triangles and I lay them on my desk. So that way it protects the desk. And then, you know, if it gets ruined, it's okay, because I'm going to cut this. Hold on. Oh yeah, sorry. Sometimes I can't do 2 things at one time. If it gets ruined, it's okay, because I cut out the piece and I just throw it away if I can't wash it. I mean, honestly, it's okay if I can't, because it's my craft desk. You know, all craft desks are a little bit messy. Well, I feel though, sometimes I watch some people's videos and their craft space is so neat and organized, and I could never do, like, you know how sometimes people do the tour of the craft room? Like, I don't know. If I ever tried to do that, somebody would have me on the episode of Hoarders, because that's what my craft room looks like. It's so disorganized. Well, it looks so disorganized. But I know where everything is. But I think also that's what hoarders say. It's not a mess. I know where everything is. But I really do. It's just that I have too much. And if you've noticed, if you've watched my channel for a long time, I used to always go to flea markets, estate sales, yard sales, you know, thrift stores, a lot, you know, all the time. And I really haven't been in, I don't think I've been to any this year. Well, no, I did the thrift store, but I don't really get a lot, because I figure, you know, I have so much. Why do I keep trying to add to my collection? Like, there's no reason for me to do that to myself. And then it just gets messier and messier. And, you know, it's sometimes it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I just want it to be a little more organized. All right, so I'm going to let this dry just for a second. Oh no, that one came up a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. That's kind of like, that's all right. So as this dries a little bit, because I want to ink the edges, of course, you know me, I have to make it a little bit grungy. I'll just go back to my little storytelling. I want to, and I have been, and I'm really excited about it. I want to go through my stash, and I only want to create with what I have. Now, see, for me, it's hard because, and I'll tell you my biggest issue is that sometimes, and especially at estate sales, because you know, sometimes you can find like really good treasures that are like vintage or antique, and I'll get them for the purpose of, yes, I'm going to use them in my junk journals. But then I realize once I get them that, how can I use this in my junk journal? It's 100 years old, or it's, 80 years old. There's no way I should do that. And then that is the problem. And that's where my stash comes from. Sorry, my cat just came in here. That's where my stash comes from, because it's a whole bunch of stuff that I've collected or, found at an estate sale, yard sale, flea market, thrift store, anything like that, with the intention of using, but then I can't get myself to use it. That's the problem. That is a huge problem. So that's why I stopped going to yard sales and estate sales, because I just don't want to add to what I have just to have it sit around. So I, believe it or not, I have been using vintage things, antique things, like real stuff, not recreations or not printed things, in my projects over the last, probably about the last year. And as much as I cringe sometimes as I'm doing it, I'm also like, you know what? That's what I originally got it for. So I just need to learn to let go. That's my problem. I can't let go. Because if you think about it, like, wow, I went to, like, when I used to go to the antique flea market out in Brimfield, everything is an antique, or, very vintage, stuff like that. But, I would get these books because I'm like, oh yes, vintage books. They're like 100 years old. Or actually, no, at that point, they're antique books. They're 100 years old. This is going to be great for, you know, using the pages in my junk journals. And then I get them home, and guess what? I have stacks and stacks of vintage and antique books because I got them for the sole purpose of, kind of, like deconstructing them, taking the pages off, taking the covers off, to use them in a project. And then it's like, I can't get myself to do it. I cannot take apart an antique book. Like, I just can't. I know that my thought process at the time of purchase was, I'm going to use this for my projects. And then I come down to it, and I'm like, how can I do it? So then what I would do is, I would just go online and buy vintage and antique book pages and covers because somebody else has already taken them apart for me. So there's not that part that I actually have to do it. Somebody did it, and then I get to use it. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. Okay, so this is still really wet because I can feel it as I'm touching it, but I was able to ink the sides. Now I do have these two little Tim Holtz, like the special delivery things here that I was going to do like this and like this, but then I'm thinking, what if we do sentiments instead? Like, I have the ones that have the black background, which I think will pop more. So I'm thinking I'm not going to do these. I'm going to do sentiments. And they don't have to technically be travel related. They can just be whatever. And then those stamps are sort of just like the background. What I want to do is see if I can just kind of grungy it up a little bit. Okay, so, and I'm going to look for some long ones, like more than one word. Oh, look at this one. Oh, sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing, but this one, I can tell this story 100 times. Okay, I'm going to do I Can Tell. Let's see. And it's all right that I'm covering up the stamps, because they're just kind of like the background, like, you know, like background music or something like that. There we go. Okay, that is what I was looking for. All right, perfect. So let me just stick those on a little bit better. And I didn't put glue under them just because they're going on glue, so I don't know. I think that's okay. So there's that one. And then how about, oh, here's a nice one. Okay. So this one is Together is Our Favorite Place to Be. So I'm going to do Together first. So Together, let's see, is our, and I think I'll just do favorite by itself. Favorite place to be. And see how you kind of just, or I should say, I just kind of put them down haphazardly. I like that. I like it better than trying to do like some sort of like, you know, make sure they're all in one direction or the other, because I think that just, it makes it look a little bit cooler. I don't know. That's what I think personally. Now, let me see. Do I want to put anything else? Not really, because I kind of like the way these came out. I can tell the story 100 times, and Together is Our Favorite Place to Be. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, where is my, I had, oh, here they are. If I did something like that, and I did one here. Nope, nope, I don't. I like it like this. All right, let me look in the camera. Hold on. Let me see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Go down a little bit. No, you know what? I think that is what that was the look I'm going for. See how you can use the stamps? They're in the background, but it's not like, it doesn't have to be a focus. It's just kind of like part of the background. And I think I really like that. So I think this is perfect. Maybe if I had like a flat back pearl, that would kind of be neat there. But I'm not worried about that right now. You know, in the future, I might. But right now, I don't think I want anything there. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should put something in each of those corners, or should I just leave it? Let me know your thoughts. Excuse me. So I think that is going to be it for this video. And you know what's funny? I started out this video completely different than I normally do my other videos. Usually I introduce the whole open collab. I talk about Lolly's channel and stuff like that. And I was trying to do it different. I wanted to try to see if I could work as I was telling that, but obviously I can't because I completely missed out most of the stuff I normally say. So the stuff I normally say is, you know, I do co-host this with Lolly, and I will leave her channel link in the description box below. That way you can go over and check out what she did for her Mini Moo Card Monday, as well as other projects that she is currently working on, because she has a bunch of new videos just up. Not Mini Moo Card videos, I mean like other than Mini Moo Card videos that she does. So definitely check her channel out. I always get excited every Monday to see what she creates, because sometimes she feels like that hers isn't like great, or it's okay, or it's not the way she turned out. Meanwhile, I'm over on this end like drooling, because I'm like, wow, I would never think of doing something like that, you know? So it's funny how I think we are our own worst critics, because I feel like everything she does is absolutely amazing. And then she questions her stuff sometimes. And I'm sure it's vice versa. There's some days I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I do like it, but it maybe wasn't what was in my head, and maybe others are like, oh my gosh, that is really neat. So I think regardless, we are all very talented and we all have such different and wonderful creative styles. And it's just so fun to watch and see what everybody else creates. Because there are several ladies that do participate in Mini Moo Card Monday. And I love watching every one of their videos as well. So make sure you can search the hashtag Mini Moo Card Monday in your search bar. And then all the Mini Moo Card videos will come up. And you can, click from one to another and just see what everybody else is doing. But definitely go and check out Lolly's channel because she is an amazing artist. You will not be disappointed. So that is it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to give any feedback about putting something in the corners, yep, definitely leave that because I can always add it on later and see how that looks. But I don't know if I said this already, but thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.